Hello and welcome to day 13 of the craft beer calendar. That means we're already halfway to day 24. I actually can't believe it. There have been some super interesting beers in the first half. Trust me, the second half is going to be no different. So today is day 13. I have my beer right here. So this is your spoiler alert. Let's open it up. Okay. Inside we have the Milkshake Rpa from That Brewing. This beer actually has a special place in my heart because it is the first Milkshake Rpa that I've ever had. If you were lucky enough to get your hands on some earlier this year, then you know exactly what you're in for. But if you haven't, then you're in for a treat. In more ways than one. Okay, so That Brewing is based in Durban. They do have a range of standard beers that they've just moved from bottles into cans with quite cool label designs that have been done, including this one and a few others. They have actually an amazing APA. If you haven't tried that yet, get your hands on some. Yeah, and you know, I'm excited about this beer. I have some vegan friends. You know, if you live in South Africa, you probably do too. So either you have vegan friends or you have friends that do CrossFit, or you have friends who love craft beer. So anyway, there's no lactose in this Milkshake Rpa, which means it is vegan friendly. So without further ado, let us open up this Milkshake Rpa. So great. Okay, so this is That Milkshake Rpa. Fantastic. So as you see here, quite a generous head on this beer. Lovely hazy appearance. It's almost the colour of Tropica, which is not an official beer colour. Lovely, hazy, deep straw colour. So this beer actually comes in at 6%. Yep, 6%, and I'll have to estimate the IBUs for you because it's not listed on the can. Alright, so let's have a smell. So on the nose, I am getting kind of a juicy smell, definitely something in the line of like a stone fruit kind of smell. It does smell very juicy. There's definitely some citrus that I can pick up here as well. Let's get into the taste. Wow, that is a decent amount of bitterness and a fantastic mouthfeel. So on the taste here, I am definitely getting that sort of stone fruit, I would say like peaches and nectarines kind of flavour. There's also a very interesting undertone of what almost seems like a Weiss beer, like I almost want to say I'm getting like coriander, maybe like a clove kind of flavour, also with a slight undertone of bubblegum. So that is pretty interesting and unusual for the style. There's a good amount of bitterness that lingers on your palate at the end of the sip. There's definitely some like biscuit element that you can taste, kind of. If you can get through the citrus, I would say there's a bit of citrus here as well. If you can get through that, you get to a kind of a biscuity, maybe undertone on the beer. Definitely an interesting take on the Milkshake Rpa from That Brewing. Let's talk about what a Milkshake Rpa even is. So the Milkshake Rpa is a trend that I believe started in the US. It is a take on a New England IPA. The New England IPA being sort of the hazier counterpart to the regular IPA. So you're looking for haziness in a milkshake. You are looking for a really thick and creamy mouthfeel, and you are definitely looking for a good amount of bitterness from the hop additions. Sometimes people will add fruit directly into the brew, trying to build up a bit of sweetness or tartness to support that milkshake angle. And in this case, actually, I believe there were no fruits added to the brew at all. But what is normal for milkshake IPA is for the brewer to add oats, wheat, and sometimes even lactose to the brew to produce that really creamy and thick and full mouthfeel that you expect from your milkshake IPA. In this case, there is no lactose in this beer. Yeah, although they did add wheat and oats, so that explains the lovely mouthfeel. There are not too many milkshake IPAs in South Africa, and in fact, as I say that, I can't even think of one other. So yeah, let me know if you do know of any others. Let me know what you think of this particular milkshake IPA. Cheers that. You guys have done a great job on this beer.